Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm here to be checking out the lore of Thiollier and learning more about him. He's a very interesting and mysterious character that was deeply connected to Saint Trina, and I'm very much looking forward to learning more about him because I feel like I didn't go to him first in the order that I should have in my actual gameplay. I got to him quite late. I didn't get to fully understand his story as much as I'd like. And hopefully this Prepare to Cry will allow me to fully understand his character better. So I hope you enjoy. As always, this video created by Vati will be linked in the description for you to check out if you would like. They're just such an awesome visual and audible explanation that really helps me digest both the things that I'd written myself during my experience of playing the game and maybe other aspects of lore that I completely missed or went over my head while experiencing it myself. So let's get to it, and make sure to leave a like if you would like to. I appreciate it. Okay.
In the jails below ground
Here we go.
are the jars, horn-sent experiments in attaining sainthood,
Which is messed up.
filled with shaman kind.
It's not okay.
For the flesh of shamans was said to meld harmoniously with others,
Including
a
horn
fact
scent.
that had dire implications for the god of this age. Or should I say, gods. Miquella appears to have inherited this trait as well, as
Like
they have a
Marika.
second self, a being they can exist within or even independently of.
Yeah. So Marika and Radagon, Miquella and Saint Trina. Two sides of the same coin.
In the lands between, death does not hold relief, and so some turn to the sweet oblivion of sleep instead.
Me
The
girl.
object of faith is Saint Trina,
Love
a figure
sleep.
who has inspired clerics to spread her teachings, with sword and arrow imbued with a mist that dulls the senses, bringing peace to all. And
Sleep
as the
does dull the
clerics spread
senses in such a
teachings of
pleasant
Saint
way.
Trina, rumors surrounding her origins began to grow. According to witnesses, Saint Trina once looked like a certain young child, like Miquella. Otherwise, not much is known about her. The only
So
certainty
cool.
is that their appearance was as sudden as their disappearance.
She was all the way at the very bottom of that chasm. Miquella had seemingly abandoned her. She didn't want to separate
Miquella
necessarily.
the Kind is divesting himself of many things. His golden flesh, his blinding strength, his fate. All of it will be lost so that he might die for the sins of the past and be
So Christ-like. I love
As
the
Miquella
connection.
once told his followers, long ago there was a seduction and a betrayal here in the realm of shadow. The horn-scent beckoned Marika through their gate of divinity, only for her to later descend upon them, bringing fire and torment. These sins have long been concealed, but now Miquella has breached the veil, and a
Yeah.
band of charmed allies follow in his
Charmed
footsteps.
allies. I like that.
They believe he will be their savior, more than a tarnished Lord of the Erd Tree ever could be.
Here we go.
Oh, hello there. Are you the Tarnished? Lady Leda spoke of you. Another Tarnished, guided here by Miquella the Kind. My name is Thiollier. I too am Tarnished, and here on kindly Miquella's account. So,
Lovely.
well,
I love his accent.
here's to new beginnings, I suppose.
I suppose.
I'm sorry, but well, I'm not much good at anything is all.
Me.
I'm as weak as a kitten and thick as two planks. I've
Me.
always been this way, since the very day I was born.
Period.
I'm
Same.
afraid the only thing I'm proficient in
Sleeping.
is poison. Sorry,
I relate. I'm very
So,
talented at sleeping, unfortunately.
what can I help you with?
Was since I was in the womb, dude.
It's possible that Thiollier is a member of House Mirai, given his name, his mask, and his affection for poison.
Cool.
What's more, the sons of the Shaded Castle are all sickly born, and Thiollier too
Weak as a
acknowledges
kitten.
a frail birth. But when he learned
Interesting.
that there were perfuming arts that employ poison,
Yeah.
he threw himself into mastering those techniques and
But
made
for
them his
sleep.
own. Now he puts those deadly poisons to use on kindly Miquella's behalf, working together with others who are also under his spell. It says a lot about Miquella's enchantment that everyone here can work together,
Yeah, when they're
trafficking
such...
even with the forager brood.
Yeah.
Oh, you must mean Sir Moore.
I love
Sir Moore
Ansbach.
is a kind and
And more.
stalwart ally. He provisions our little outfit. Sir Moore traffics with the forager brood, his brethren, who collect supplies from all corners of the land. No doubt they find inspiration in his many virtues. These are not your foes, Tarnished. Should you spot any forager brood, be sure to mind your manners.
But I hate them. Those forager brood, they're so annoying. Especially the fan dagger things. God, I hate them.
Together, we work. Together.
Yeah.
For Miquella the Kind. Many things we have found.
Sir Moore has a kinship with the forager brood, one that goes so deep that he also considers Melania to be the mother that abandoned him. It's not clear whether he is a pest or whether he was merely adopted.
Yeah, I would imagine
Either way,
adopted because he looks
he is a
nothing like
welcome
them.
ally to have.
He's a sweet
finding
man.
things for you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the forager brood. Things bring joy to all.
He's just a
I
sweet
know.
dude.
Give this to Thiollier. He asked me to find it. I finally found it. Till we meet again.
This black syrup has not only been gathered, it's been aged by the forager brood. It's our first clue that their rot does not only defile a thing, it can enhance it as well.
Okay.
Something that Thiollier is sure to appreciate. So we fulfill Moore's request and deliver the jar to him.
Oh, hello there. What can I help you with?
I was just slapping
Oh? What's this?
from
I have
Moore.
to say, Sir Moore has an awfully sharp eye, doesn't he? It's wonderful. This ebony, as lustrous as the night sky unending. I don't think I could ever thank him enough, but I'll have to think of something.
He deserves all the thanks.
Forgive me. You two deserve your share of the reward. I'll mix up something special. If you find yourself weary of the weight of this life, then just give me the word. Sleep is a balm. An eternal sleep is an elixir. Then take this. This concoction can coax even the oldest of dragons to sleep. For you, it will grant the sweetest slumber for all eternity.
It's funny because how much I found Thiollier disturbing
Nicholas
when
Chill
playing,
and St. Trina's
but I'm
love
also very
for
similar.
Martha
I'm
would
like,
have allowed
sleep
them to
is
navigate the realm
no
of shadow
drug.
without contest.
I
embracing any
don't
that
need or
stood
want
in
any
their
drug
way.
other than
This
the
is a
sweet
luxury that
sleep.
you, the Tarnished, do not have.
Yeah, because you are forced to keep returning as a Tarnished. Oh, what a transition! Nice. Ooh, so sorry. Damn! Hell yeah. Got that axe right in the forehead. Hell yeah. Never used the crossbow. Bonk. Yum. Not here to play.
Miquella
So
traversed the
cool.
entire realm of shadow, leaving many shards of his great rune behind as he went. But he only saw fit to seal away one. And this is the seal that breaks when the final piece of himself is divested. That core part of Miquella's identity, his charm, is temporarily lost in the moment his great rune is broken.
That's awesome.
It's now that the true feelings of his followers are revealed.
Oh, hello. Did you feel it? Miquella the Kind's enchantment appears to have broken. But while my devotion to kindly Miquella remains unchanged, by my troth I am not so sure about the others.
Unlike the others, Leda's fealty to Miquella is not in question.
Did not waver.
The enchantment broken.
She's like obsessed.
For Leda is an Oathseeker knight, one who set off on a quest of discovery, hoping to find by herself an oath to serve in perfect lifelong devotion. And she found it, for Miquella required faithful warriors, needle knights who could quell all, ward away all. A sentiment that becomes all the more relevant when the great rune is shattered and Miquella's enchantment fails.
She is still as steadfast as she was.
In disguise. I can wield my sword to cull the undeserving, those unfit to bask in tender Miquella's presence.
I was like, please don't.
I should have thought of this earlier. Thiollier. It's true. His devotion to St. Trina is plain to see. I fear his vows to Miquella the Kind are merely secondary. But for this very reason, Thiollier is incapable of betrayal. St. Trina's love for kind Miquella is boundless. She is,
that's what you
after
thought.
all, his other half.
But that's the
perhaps
point.
Her feelings go beyond even that.
Her love
even
was
if she was
to
left
prevent
behind, I doubt her heart would waver.
Your goal.
What Leda doesn't seem to understand is that it's precisely love that could lead to betrayal.
Yes.
In this,
she wouldn't want
she misses the mark.
The terrible fate.
On St. Trina and Thiollier.
Oh, are you not affected? Even with the spell broken, I'm feeling rather lost, haunted by memories of St. Trina, her visage, her scent, the lure of velvety sleep. Would kindly Miquella chasten me for falling for St. Trina, while knowing that she was the discarded half?
The discarded half, yeah.
The problem is, I simply cannot help it. I would sacrifice everything just to gaze upon her one last time.
Just once, Thiollier was granted the sweet repose of velvety sleep, and the remainder of his days would be spent attempting to recapture it. There are some who believed St. Trina could be found within dreams, so perhaps it is for this reason
that he kept desiring sleep.
Brewed this concoction. But the ebony sleep he created had not the sweetness of nectar, nor the gentleness of rest's embrace.
I don't know what to do. Our mother abandoned her brood.
I mean,
must we be
I killed her.
sad forever? Sad forever. Sad forever and ever. What should we do? You hurt one of the forager brood. This thing cannot be forgiven.
Ooh. I never fought him.
Moore is tough. His armor is made of verdigris, a metal that is made stronger and more supple by rust. It's extremely heavy, but great weight makes for great strength. The strength to protect others.
This thing is a tragedy. You are no friend.
Oh, that's so sad.
Upon awakening, Miquella's followers are left alone in a dark world, left without Miquella's kindness to soothe their grudges, and without his guidance to show them the way. It's in this moment that we have the opportunity to guide Moore's fate.
Interesting.
I don't feel it. It's broken. Kind Miquella's light is gone. I don't know what to do.
What did you choose?
Our mother abandoned her brood. She did not love us. We are her children. What should we do? Must we be sad forever?
What other way forward is there than to put it behind you and trust in Miquella, the only god who really does want to make the world a better place?
Maybe that's kindly Miquella's love. Love for all the unloved. Love to banish the pain.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So that made him agree with Miquella and defend Miquella.
But if Miquella were to throw away his love, what then?
I had something I wish to tell you. I'm heading south. I've recalled something that Sir Moore said. He discovered deep purple water lilies blooming on the southern shore. That must be where St. Trina was left to wither away.
At the southern shore is the Cerulean coast,
So
a
pretty.
shore laden with ghost flame blooms that burn without a sound. It's to here that all death ultimately drifts in the realm of shadow, and enormous stone coffins have washed up upon the shore. Fitting, for many cultures over the ages have sent their dead along the river to pass on, out of sight and out of mind.
And they all
This helps to explain
accumulate
why
here.
Miquella chose this place for what was to come. The nearby cross reveals that first he would abandon his doubt and vacillation, the very things
Vacillation?
that would have prevented
Never
him
heard of that
from
word.
abandoning his other half,
Yeah.
whose nectar-like blood has fed young shoots of velvet here. This nectar blood leads us to the fissure.
Deep chasm, which was
Down
really
here are
scary to
words
descend.
that still linger.
'Cause I thought I was going to die
Abandon you,
constantly.
my love.
I'm not good at platforming in a Soulsborne game.
A nearby phantom laments, "Kindly Miquella, I see you've thrown away something you should not have,
Should not
under
have.
any circumstances. How will you salvation offer to those who cannot be saved, when you could not even save your other self?"
Exactly. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Or just entranced in sleep, I guess. These shots are so
Here,
cool.
down is the only way forward, and in that way we experience the same fall that St. Trina did, leading us to wonder how true Miquella's age of compassion could really be.
Would have actually been.
stone coffins are entrenched in the abyss.
Because it's so true. If he
Within
couldn't save
these
St. Trina
coffins are
and himself,
putrescence,
how could he
tainted
save
flesh
everyone?
that is coalesced into large, putrid lumps. Ideally, this flesh would have been burned in ghost flame, but here the putrescence has dripped into the abyss, pooling together to form the Garden of Deep Purple.
Such
And
a
at the
cool
bottom
area.
of the fissure, one clump of putrescence imbibed St. Trina's nectar, which granted it eternal rest. So it was that putrescence became her knight.
And defended her.
Here, Thiollier comes to our aid, as he fights to gaze upon St. Trina once more.
Little legs. Damn, Thiollier got messed up there. He's okay. Oh, oh no, he's not okay. He died. Uh-oh.
Thiollier is little match for the knight, and its cleaver comprised of human bones. Inevitably, the hardest tasks fall to you.
These are crazy shots. Yeah, that's cool. Thiollier is too delicate.
Down here, putrescence was all St. Trina had, until we gave Thiollier his selfish wish, reuniting him with Miquella's other half, who Thiollier believed would smile for him and him alone.
And talk to him. But she didn't. She talked to us. And he got really mad.
Hello.
It was creepy.
Thank you for your help. Without it, I wouldn't have seen St. Trina again. I'm drifting off in the sea of her poison. Soon, I will hear her voice. Oh, I almost forgot. You mustn't follow my example. St. Trina's poison would plunge you into an eternal slumber. It must be me, and only me.
But it
I am
wasn't.
gone, adrift in sleep, so that I may hear St. Trina's lost voice. Let me be. I won't be long.
When St. Trina was abandoned, their faint, light purple mists became dark and intoxicating, creating a haze that could inflict an eternal sleep that was not unlike death. But, unlike others, even if we imbibe the nectar of St. Trina,
We come back.
our tarnished cannot die,
Yeah.
permanently
Keep
anyway.
coming back. But it was annoying how many times we had to do it. I was like, okay, I get it. Until we heard her voice.
Miquella, stop. God.
She loved him so much she wouldn't have ever wanted that fate for him.
It would be Miquella's prison. A cage divinity is beyond saving. You must kill Miquella.
It was her love
Him forgiveness.
that demanded it.
Here, we learn a truth that Saint Trina was privy to before she was abandoned. A truth that Miquella knew and cast aside nonetheless. All in the name of 1,000 years of compassion.
St. Trina,
Couldn't even guarantee that he could make it
share your voice
possible.
with me. Grant me more of your poison, that I might drift further into sleep. Perhaps then you'll grace me with your voice. Please, leave me alone.
In Thiollier,
He get
we
really
see
mad.
the obsession that Saint Trina can inspire.
He was
A fervor
very
that leads to
obsessed.
jealousy as we desperately attempt to pass on the unbelievable last words of a demigod.
I'll thank you not to lie to me. I am the chosen, not you.
Okay,
Only
whatever
I
you say,
keep
Thiollier.
those off in the sea of St. Trina.
Quite his
Why
pants.
would you hear her voice when I cannot? If you should utter these cruel untruths to me again, I won't be held responsible for my actions. Please, enough. I cannot believe your cheek.
Your cheek. The
And
cheek
I will
on
stand
ya.
for it no longer. I will never forgive you.
Thiollier was weak as a kitten and thick as two planks. He was only ever good at
Me.
one thing, but it led to a meeting with Saint Trina, and the most important moment of his life.
He
I
felt
suppose
so
he can't stand the thought of not being significant
to
to the
her.
only one who made him feel special.
Yeah. It is sad. It's very sad.
St. Trina would never say such things. Never utter these untruths again. I will never forgive you for your trespassing.
let's
You
stop.
will know my poison.
Damn, you're just punching him. Sheesh, and kicking him. This poor guy. Oh, Thiollier.
Not the finest blade, nor the mightiest armor will spare your life from the poison of Thiollier.
You must kill Miquella.
That shot was so cool. Just punching, pummeling this man to death. Damn, the kickers
Why
were
did
killing
you
him.
initiate me? Such strength.
Brutal.
For what?
You are no friend.
Yeah, you have to go against all these people, but at least Ansbach was on your side. Freaking love Ansbach.
You. I was no good to anyone.
Your
Beginning to
obsession
end.
took over.
Weak as a kitten, and thick as two planks. I suppose dying in disgrace is fitting, in a way. Tell me, please, assuming you spoke the truth back then, what did St. Trina tell you?
To kill Miquella.
We learned that Miquella abandoned Saint Trina for the sake of embracing everything. But at what cost? What is godhood but a cage? Miquella's fate would be the same as Marika's, a godhood that ends in ruin, as ruin is the only way to escape. But Saint Trina's love for Miquella is boundless.
Yeah.
So
She would never want
there
that
is only
fate.
one option that remains.
This fight
We must kill Miquella.
had
and
me in
grant him
tears.
forgiveness.
And swearing a lot more than I should have.
You are a wretched, wretched soul. A nightmare could plague me. Such a thing could possibly be. Could it? Trina, please let me hear your voice.
It is really sad that he just wanted to hear her voice, but he got way too obsessed. What a beautiful shot. The reflection in the poisonous putrescence.
Don't turn the poor thing into a god. Miquella, stop.
Yeah, the things Miquella did were very extreme to get to this. And
Were you guided here by kindly Miquella?
I know it was for
And
what he
Leda.
thought was
Come now. Touch the withered arm and travel
gentleness
to the realm
for
of
the
shadow.
world.
I will not be far behind.
But it wasn't
May
quite
we meet again.
the gentleness. To be continued.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and look forward to part 2 of this episode. If you're looking for some extremely talented people to follow on social media, please continue listening, because as with all Elden Ring Prepare to Cry episodes, this video just wouldn't be possible without a ton of collaboration. First and foremost, thanks to MissPap1, who handled the cinematics, the editing, and the overall direction of so much of this episode. I
don't know
couldn't
how
ask
she does
for
what she
a better
does.
project partner. The art in the beginning animation was done by John Devlin, and it was animated by Xavier Lijou, both of whom can be found on Instagram. Links in the description. The song that was played during this animation was a custom piece that was commissioned from Hidetaka, who is a legendary artist that we've featured many times on this channel, and they have a ton of Souls-inspired tracks that you should absolutely go and listen to. Oh, and the sound effects in the animation were handled by Arcane Bard, who incidentally also has some great Souls-inspired tracks over on their YouTube.
Cool.
I also want to give special thanks to Thiollier, who created this unique take on Saint Trina's soundtrack that you heard at the end of the video there. Being able to include a piece of their music in our video was a really big moment for me, because I used to listen to their songs on repeat over and over again years ago, so that was very cool. This song had Laura Intravia on vocals, Beret Rahman on the violin, Rosen for licensing, and Thiollier took care of arrangement and production. In this video, Vodka did an incredible job creating the dream action scene with Moore, which had some fantastic shots. Viking also provided their assistance here. And for the dream sequences, Fieldhouse elevated them by creating a custom overlay, so thanks to them as well for that.
Nice.
Also, shout out to Clever Raptor for their modding help across the video, but particularly with activating the great rune breaking effect, so that we could depict other characters witnessing
experiencing
this unique
it.
event.
That's
Please
really
check
cool.
out Clever's other mods over on the Elden Ring Nexus.
Cool.
Also, Much helped us with capturing action shots for later in this video. Last but not least, thanks to Sebastian Franchini for creating another incredible Prepare to Cry thumbnail.
Gorgeous.
And most importantly, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Wow, another work of art. All right, everyone, that was The Poison of Thiollier, and that was really cool. Like, I especially loved seeing a bit more about Moore and his explanation as well, as I didn't quite get that when I was playing, so that's really fascinating to understand further. I also love that he could understand that while Thiollier was doing things for maybe what was the right reason, it was just an utter obsession that took hold of him and completely distorted his ability to even share with the Tarnished, with us, the message that St. Trina wanted to expand upon, and that wasn't even what he wanted in the end. He wanted his own personal obsessive connection to St. Trina, not genuinely what St. Trina had to say. And isn't that so poetic for how people, you know, put a bit of their own obsession onto someone they admire, but maybe you don't necessarily want who that person you admire actually is. You just want a version of a connection that you feel you've created perhaps in your own mind. It's like, once again, such a clever example of human nature and something we all are susceptible to. So that was really beautiful as well. And I really liked seeing like that visual representation of the spell, Miquella's charm kind of breaking upon both Moore and Thiollier. That was really beautiful to see visualized like that, because we didn't really get to see that actually happen. So that was really cool. But yeah, I feel so bad for St. Trina. She clearly never really did anything for the sake of just herself. It was her intentions always aligned and was with Miquella to try be one with him and take care of him. And even when abandoned and what could be seen as the most awful fate being done to her by the person she loves the most or cares for the most, she still wanted to protect him from an eternity of imprisonment, as she said, like a divine imprisonment, and how that is more inescapable than anything else. You can't then die. You're literally stuck like Marika, being endlessly withering and torn apart, which some could say maybe is her own consequences of her own actions, but let's not let that happen to Miquella. He deserves better. And I feel bad for Miquella too, because I guess his intentions were truly pure to be that Christ-like figure of taking in all this pain, and clearly he knew as well it was going to be an eternity of imprisonment for himself, but he felt that was worthwhile to grant 1,000 years of what would hopefully be peace. Whether he could achieve that or not, we may never know. Whether he could actually promise that or guarantee that, we don't fully know. But that was his intentions, and so it seemed like it was definitely for the right reasons, but it was going about with causing so much pain, even to, once again, the people he loved the most, which is St. Trina, and even Millennia. Like, she kind of withered away alone by herself, and I feel like that's so sad. Wouldn't you rather spend your limited time together and with your sister, who you cared for so much? And yeah, it was all to potentially save her, but you couldn't have. And I feel like somewhere inside of him he knew that. But yeah, very, very beautifully explained, very visually beautifully told, and I enjoyed that a lot. So I hope you did as well. Let me know your thoughts regarding especially Miquella's attempt for sacrificing himself for the greater good, and what that meant when he therefore sacrificed Saint Trina for that same sake. Because I think, like that Phantom had mentioned, you got rid of something you very much shouldn't have. It was a part of him that I think it also made Marika a little more loco when she combined with Radagon, or recombined and then re-split. I feel like that messes with your psyche because it's taking a part of yourself away, so that must make you a little cuckoo. So I don't know, maybe they're stronger than I. They probably are. But yeah, so like I said, just let me know your thoughts. I'm really interested in hearing and correct anything I misunderstood. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!